Mas Yanti. I'm from group 6. I'm going to explain about the first subtopic is about the scientific revolution. So I'm going to start about the first material. The first one is about the philosophy and science. Philosophy and science are equal partner assisting creative thought in its exploration to attain generalizing the truth. It means that philosophy and science have a strong correlation, so we cannot separate them. And between philosophy and science share the tools of logic, conceptual analysis, and rigorous argumentation. If there is a philosopher with relevant scientific knowledge, it can contribute significantly to the advancement of science. So we can say that philosophy and science is related one another. And the next is about what is scientific revolution. The scientific revolution was characterized by an emphasis on abstract reasoning, quantitative thought, understanding of how nature works, the view of nature as a machine, and development of an experimental scientific method. It means that scientific revolution refers to the resurrection of modern days as we feel right now. In addition, scientific revolution demonstrated the power of human mind. Okay. And the next is the most significant impact of scientific revolution. The scientific revolution, which emphasized systematic experimentation as the most valid research method, resulted in developments in mathematics, physics, astronomy, biology, and chemistry. These developments transformed the view of society about the nature. As we can see right now, the significant advances in the practice of mathematics, physics, astronomy, biology, and chemistry. And the last one is about who are participated in the scientific revolution. And the first one is Nicolaus Copernicus. Nicolaus Copernicus, or known as a Copernicus revolution, one of the most important contribution of Copernicus was the field of astronomy. So his contribution most in field of astronomy. And the next is Galileo Galilei. Galileo Galilei built on the foundation of Copernicus' work. He is perhaps most known for his discovery of the four most massive moons of Jupiter. And the last one is Johannes Kepler. Johannes Kepler is responsible for creating Kepler law of planetary motion. Okay, that's all about my presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Arvin Askasa Putra. So today we will discuss about the new style of induction. So induction is the process of reasoning in which is the premises of an argument are believed to support the conclusion but do not a reasoning that makes a generalization based on individual instance. So it means in induction to learn about the logically or logis, the learning about the reasoning, but there is a reason why it happens based on the argument also it said to be. So and the next is induction method. In the book Novum Organum, Bacon perfected the specific method in induction. Find the page. According to him, traditional psychologistic logic can no longer produce new empirical discoveries, it can only help to address the deductive consequences of what. The next slide is example Bayesian method or Francis Bacon method. So, Bacon method to have the tool of in induction. So, Bacon say um, the method is a easy method. Like example, a copper, iron, silver, gold. It is a power supply, and then copper, iron, silver, gold. It is metal. So metal is conductor of electricity. Okay, guys. The next slide is a formula of valid argument. This is formula from Bacon method in the simple the tool of induction logical. So the example is if all x is y is from premises, and the next a is x, therefore a is y. So the next slide, for example, from the formula, all human beings are mortal. This is premises. So premises 2, Scarlatus is the human being. This is a premises. So the conclusion from invalid and argument is there Scarlatus is mortal. This is conclusion invalid. So and the next is formula of invalid argument. So Bacon said in induction to have invalid and valid argument. And the first, this one is invalid argument. So all x s is y c, and the next is a is y. Therefore, a is x. For the example from the formula, so all good dogs are good philosopher. So premise 2, James is a good philosopher. So the conclusion, therefore James is good dog. So this is invalid argument. I think enough for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. Uh, I am the last presenter in our presentation. My name is Suzia Maranta. Okay. I would like to continue about the material from the previous presenter. This is definition of naive inductivism or definition of inductivism. Inductivism is a view that argues that scientific knowledge is derived inductively from observation. Inductivism is a justificationist theory of science, and as such, it has problems of establishing proof and does not confront the problem of observation. Okay, this is inductive method by Bacon divided into two pillars. The first one, observation, and the second one, induction. The observation must be undertaken without prejudice or preconception, and we are to record the result of the data of sensory experience, what we can see, what we can hear, and what we can smell, whether of the word as we find it, or of the special circumstances of our experience. The results of observation are expressed in what are called observation statements. And the second one, induction. We generalize from whole collection of particular instances to general conclusions. The simple form of induction is enumerative induction, which is where we simply observe that some large number of instances of some phenomenon has some characteristics and then infer that the phenomenon always has that property. Okay, we talk about objections to inductivism. Objection, there are two main objections to inductivism. The first one, inductivism ignores the theory-laden nature of observation. It means that the inductivist is unable to deal with the theory ladenness of observation. And the second one, inductivism substantiates itself through inductive arguments. It means that the native inductivist is relatively no worse off than anyone else who wishes to argue that scientific prediction is rational. Next, we talk about naive inductivism. Naive inductivism is the classic empiricist approach. It grounds knowledge in hard factual proposition and constitutes an empirical basis for science. Naive inductivism presupposes that scientific knowledge is based on observation experience, is embodied in universal statements, and aims to predict outcomes, thus facilitating control. Okay, that's all our presentation. Thank you so much for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.